largest industrial announcement in North Carolina history to Catawba County in 2009. Not bad. It also bought 41% of all the new industrial investment announced in North Carolina came to Catawba County. We thank Scott Millar and his staff for the great job that they do. And let's kind of look at a 2010 economic forecast from Scott, and we appreciate all the work that you do for this.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dave, for the good comments. If you think back to the slideshow that was shown at the very first, I think here I am up here on a panel sandwiched between federal officials, and it really does go back to dream big, folks. I really wasn't valedictorian in Georgetown. But I think we've got, if you look at that slideshow and you look around this room, you'll see the reason why Catawba County is successful. You'll see that why I feel, and I think our staff feels like we have the best product to sell. And, I know you travel the United States, but this is a fantastic market. I've had a few opportunities to leave here. I don't want to. Great market. And the mindset behind what we have here, what's represented in this room, as a fighting and bootstrapping community that works hard, believes in a hard day's work, hard and a good day's pay, is what has gotten us to this point, because we've had our challenges over the past years, and certainly we're facing a challenge right now. And the key is, how do we turn some of those issues at the federal level? You know, we've got assistance at every level. I spent yesterday afternoon with Congressman McHenry and his staff going through some of the programs and opportunities for us to try and develop new ways of doing things and new opportunities to look at things and making sure we're all up to date on the way to do things. And you know, everybody's fighting in their own individual way. But, this is just a fantastic community, and we're blessed to be here, I think. What is the plan for 2010? Where do we go? What is the outlook? And certainly, if you look at the glass half empty, you're going to be challenged. Let's look at it half full and try to figure out the best way to make this cake and into something that we can all be proud of. I sort of look at it as a recipe for success. If you think back over the last 15, 18 months, and you look at Catawba County, and you look at the job creation that has occurred here, you'll see that we've been awfully successful, and there's a lot of reasons for that. But I'm going to try and encourage what I think are going to be good parts of that recipe in order to continue that success that we've had over the recent months. This county has announced more job creation and created more jobs over the last few months in quite a few states. So when you think about what's gone on in Target, Convergence with Fiserv, certainly not to mention Apple and investment that's specific to that. While I'm on to that, I just was talking with some folks in Charleston, and they were bragging about their investment in the new aviation project that was announced a few months ago in Charleston. And they were saying, can you imagine the type of investment that's going to occur there? And it made me think about what commitment Apple has made to Catawba County. Notwithstanding just the mindset shift that I hope the development of data centers and the tech opportunities that children in the schools are thinking about being able to stay here in Catawba County as a result of the mindset that's inherent with those new technology jobs and new technology opportunities. But let's think specifically about the investment. In order to reach the goals that Dave talked about reaching, Apple's going to have to spend over $1 million every day this year in order to accomplish what they're talking about. You know, there's impacts there that go far beyond just what you typically 600 people on site down there right now. It looks like an ant farm. Can you imagine building that facility on the time frame that they have in the last 3 months? 18 inches of rain. That's been a problem that they've worked past that. So certainly that's something. How do we maintain the opportunities that we have? And I think it certainly goes back to your marketing recipe. You've got to look at product, you've got to look at placement, you've got to look at price, you've got to look at promotion. And if you look at what we've had over the past few months, with the announcements that we've had, we've absorbed all the product that we had on the market. You'll hear me talk over the next few months about the need to develop bait. And without the bait, you're not going to catch very many fish. Our issue right now in Catawba County is developing the bait that will bring people in here so we can have a chance to continue to sell like we have been selling. If you'll think back, we were developing a multi-jurisdictional park down in Startown Road, 165 acres. Well, darn it, Apple bought every bit of that 75 acres. Now we're out of property for that multi-jurisdictional park. That's a good problem to have, but guess what? We've got to make something happen. You look at the spec building that Adevco built over on Tate Boulevard in 60,000 square feet. Last month or the month before, FISERV announced 419 jobs to be created starting in March in that facility. Hang on it, another problem that we've got to solve. How do we go about building and